We're Mike and Debbie Kelley of Kelley's Outdoor Adventures, the RV Drifters. We became empty nesters and decided to hit the road to see all 50 states. We travel willy-nilly style, and by that I mean in our F-250 truck we call Willie, and our RV sports truck travel trailer we call Nilly. You can come along and watch our adventures as we learn the ins and outs of RV camping. And we're living life on our terms. Last week's video wrapped up our 6,500 mile journey from Homer, Alaska to the Florida Keys. And now it's time to turn around and head back north to Ohio so we can go home to vote. Our first stop was the St. Lucie County Fairgrounds. We stopped in at the fairgrounds office, checked in at the campground for a couple of nights. In last week's video, we stopped on the way down to see our great-grandson Jack, but with all the driving delays caused by Hurricane Milton, we only got to spend about an hour. Other than when he was born, we really haven't seen him.
Hi Chase, we're here with your second grandson.
Our great-grandson.
So we just wanted to share it with you.
So this time around, we got to spend the better part of a day getting to know our grandson, our great-grandson. So I'll give you just a little bit of an aerial view of the St. Lucie County Fairgrounds and the campgrounds in particular. And as you can see, in the end of October, there was very few people at the campgrounds. It was kind of nice and peaceful. And the fairgrounds is open most of the year. There's February and March where they restrict it because there are so many events going on that we probably would not have been able to check in here. With having family in the area, this location is perfect for us. And I'm sure we'll utilize this campground several more times in the future. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on this campground review. We have stayed here in the past, and we did a full video on an issue that we had when we were here once before. You'll want to check it out. It has something to do with what we found in this electrical box and somewhere else.
Look at all of them. Oh my God, you dropped it. But they're white. Look at all of them. Oh God, no, some got. Oh, did you kill some?
No.
It was full of white frogs.
Oh, they're up in there and they've just been squished. Look up. Look up
No,
in
no,
there.
no, no.
And not only were the frogs here, but later we found out that the frogs were also here. If you haven't already seen this video, you're going to want to check it out. And here in just a couple seconds, I will put a link to this video. You're going to want to check it out after you finish watching this video. And not only did we have to change out our incoming water filter, but we also had to make some adjustments and clean the inside of the water pump. And, of course... So yes, we are draining our freshwater tank. We will treat it with Clorox bleach, and then we will drain it a second time. So after you're done watching this video, you can come back to the 5-minute mark and check out when the frog got in our freshwater tank. So we were able to spend a couple of nights here, had a great time spending time with some family, and then it was time to hit the road. Alright, so we made a quick stop here right along the, I don't know you call it freeway, but it's a pretty good sized road. And we decided to go ahead and flip over the refrigerator to the Blue Eddy because we're looking at the 2-hour drive up to Titusville. And that weather, well, I can see it, you probably can't, but there's rain coming over in there. It looks pretty cool. It looks like will not get any sun, so I don't want to run the refrigerator off of the solar. So we hit the road, we went north, and we found ourselves in Titusville. All right, let's check out the Titusville, Florida Elks Lodge. This Elks Lodge has 5 RV spots. We are in spot number 5. We stayed here for 3 nights, and I'm thinking the whole 3 nights there was only one other camper that showed up while we were there. Otherwise, we had the whole camping area to ourselves. I like the newest flag, Space Force. It's pretty cool. Let's go this way. Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, and the newest one, Space Force. Very cool. Love it. Their elks blew down. They have to have them tied up to the tree back there in the last hurricane that came through. But he's still there and standing. He just he's missing a leg. Good morning. It's day 2 here at the Elks in Titusville. And we want to go out and explore the area a little bit. We want to head out and find a I don't know, just some little tiki bar somewhere that's on the water. Morning of day 2, we have another camper with us. First things first, I got to take the trash. I don't know what the size of property this Elks Lodge sits on, but there's a big old pond over there that they seem to mow around. There's Willie and Nilly. Have this huge, looks like probably a 40 by 60 pole barn, and well, somebody was burning a fire in here last night. Cool. Oh, still warm too. Still got a little bit of a flame in it. Very nice. All right. So if you guys watch our videos, you know that I am, besides being an Elks member, I am also a member of the Fraternal Order of the Eagles, which was actually just down the street, like less than a quarter of a mile. So we stopped in to get our license plate.
Crossing over the bridge from Titusville, over the, I don't know, Indian River, Banana River. Over the river and through the woods, and there's Cape Canaveral. Oh, what is that? I thought it was a sea otter. Nope, it looks like a tree. So we are on the beach road of the Merritt Island what? National Seashore.
We found ourselves at Merritt Island on the sand dunes of the National Seashore.
The sign said you may encounter nude sunbathing within the boardwalk. Let's go on.
There's your Atlantic Ocean. Very cool. Hurricane Milton left its mark here as well. Several of these parking lots and boardwalks had a lot of damage. So I think they had like 13 or 14 of these boardwalks. I think only 2 or 3 of them were actually open. The rest were all closed for repairs. We continued going down the Canaveral National Seashore and we made it to their welcome center. We wanted to get our National Parks Pass book stamped. All right. This is the Merritt Island National Wildlife Seashore. Refuge. Cool. Fishing pier. We don't want that. We want the restaurant. All up and down the intercoastal waterways, there were more signs of Milton. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. You can't see because there's another one over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these suckers. And this is kind of sad. We stopped by my brother and sister-in-law's house, and we sat around and visited for an hour or so, and then decided to head out to a restaurant for dinner. I forgot the name of the restaurant, and I didn't get any pictures of the sign, but after the dinner, we had great key lime pie. But there was a lot of excitement in the air.
Oh, there it is. Right there. Where's she at? Go! Go, baby!
That is so cool.
This is what we hear when they send them off at 3 o'clock in the morning at the house. The windows rattle.
That is just so cool. We only get to see Scott and Karen once, maybe twice a year, so it was great spending some time and catching up with them. We got back to the Elks Lodge, and I put the drone up one last time to get a few aerial shots before it was time to put things away. All right, been here 2 days. It's time to head out. Pack up. From here, we are heading to Lake Panasoski and our TRA Thousand Palms RV Park. And that's how we put Starlink away. And I had a little bit of maintenance to perform. The rubber seals on the slides periodically need lubricated, and so I wiped them down with a 3M product called Rubber Seal Conditioner. So I'm sure we're supposed to do this lubricant or conditioner, they call it, for the rubber seals. Probably supposed to do that once a month. This is probably, I probably do it every 5 to 6 months. I'm sure that's not good, but so far all these seals are holding up, with the exception of the one on the other side, which of course the slide itself was the root cause of those issues. But yeah, have to do a little bit of maintenance. It's important to keep the maintenance up on these things, because if you don't, it could cost you a whole lot more money. This is my rubber seal conditioner, 3-in-1, And I also have a slide spray that I put on the underside, which you've probably seen a few times, where we get these rails down through there.
As we're leaving Titusville Elks,
We're heading back to the Thousand Palms RV Resort on Lake Panasoski. So the drive was only 105 miles, but it did take us about 3 hours to get here. So let me give you the 50-cent tour here at Thousand Palms. And on my ride around the park, I didn't really see a lot of damage from either one of the hurricanes. Remember, this was the park that prevented us from coming here, and we had to go much, much further to find an RV park that was open. And sometimes I'll use my drone just to do a roof inspection of the RV. Ooh, those wires got a little too close.
if you fuck with him and he gets scared, he's gonna walk all
Oh, he's a big guy.
get water for 3 or 5 pounds. But still,
Cool.
Is it a snapping turtle?
I'm not going to take a chance.
Oh my!
he's chasing you.
I think I can outrun him, but we better go around him.
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere near him. No, you ain't.
What's up is down, what's left is right.
So before we left Florida, we wanted to stop into the villages and meet our good friends Kim and Terry King. And we stopped by on a football Saturday, so we stopped into his house to watch the game. So after the game was over, we went back to the campground. I realized I'd left my phone back at Terry's house. And so when I went back to get it, I found this in my photos.
Dangerous times, don't fly too high.
You're going to want to tune in next week as we head north. We stopped at a Harvest Host in Pitts, Georgia. And this is a Harvest Host that Debbie and I really enjoyed. Hey everybody, thank you for watching our videos. We really appreciate it. And as always, and until next time, cheers everybody.